Let us take you through Sanjay Kumar's projections for Uttar Pradesh. Let's begin with the Samajwadi Party, which won 98 seats in the last elections. We're projecting that that's likely to go up to 195 to 210 seats, a gain of about 100 seats. The BSP, which won 206 seats in the last elections, likely to lose about 110 seats, coming down to 88 to 98 seats. That's a massive loss for Mayawati. The Congress and the RLD from 32 seats likely to go up to 38 to 42, not registering significant gains. The BJP from 51 seats going up to 50 to 56, again not making much headway. I want to go across first to Rajiv Shukla on what our analysis is throwing up. The fact that Rahul Gandhi tried really hard, Rajiv ji, but the fact that there was an absence of a party machinery, the fact that your party failed to project one chief ministerial candidate, the fact that Rahul didn't put his hand up and say, I will be in Uttar Pradesh, I will do this job. You know, voters gave the feedback that they felt that Rahul won't stay. He's here for the campaign, but he won't be here for good. They also felt that you overplayed the Muslim card. This whole business of reservations for Muslims, the Muslim community too didn't really believe that because they thought it came too late, and they said that this seems to be a poll gimmick. They saw through that and they didn't really see your party as a viable alternative. That's the feedback that our survey, our analysis seems to indicate. Rajiv Shukla.
Well, this is your analysis. I don't believe it, what you are saying. You are giving the regions of the defeat, while we are not willing to accept the defeat. The polling is still going on. Our results are going to be spectacular, and our feedback is altogether different what you are projecting. So in my view, our result is going to be very surprising. So on that day when results will be tickling down, I will be doing the analysis, and then I can definitely respond to your questions. But today you are giving the regions that you overplayed Muslim card and you did this, you did that. It's not going to,
Okay, so why don't you tell our viewers, put your hand on your heart and tell us how many...
not going to happen.
You understand this state and its politics really well. How many seats do you believe your party will get, sir?
Well, I don't want to get into the exact seats, but I'm telling you, we are approaching the magic mark, and we will be comfortably, we would be able to decide the fate of the next government of UP.
I now want to go across to Sudhindra Kulkarni on the reasons that our analysis seems to indicate behind the BJP not being able to push the meter up. People believe that there's a leadership crisis, no one clear chief ministerial candidate, the fact that there were lots of managers but no real leaders, no one face who could inspire people, the fact that they couldn't attract the OBC votes despite the presence of Uma Bharti and Babu Singh Kushwaha, the fact that the upper castes were divided, the votes were divided, and to some extent in urban pockets there seems to have been a shift of votes to the Congress. That's what Mr. Kulkarni, our analysis seems to indicate. But you've got leaders like Varun Gandhi who are going out and saying our party has 55 chief ministerial candidates. He's sulking. Narendra Modi didn't come there. There seems to have been a lot of infighting. People said this is for Gadkari alone to fight. They didn't back him fully. The party seemed to have a bit of a leadership crisis going on in Uttar Pradesh, sir.
See, that's not true at all. This discussion is being conducted in a manner as if this is the final result. You please wait for 3 more days, and the BJP will certainly come out with very impressive performance. This is because, as I said earlier, the people want change. And let me also point out that the people want to rise above caste and religious considerations, because corruption affects all, underdevelopment affects all, poverty affects all, criminalization affects all. We have made an honest and a very determined effort to project a positive agenda which we believe the people will accept.
Mr. Kulkarni, this is Javed Ansari.
Tremendous hunger for change in Uttar Pradesh, and you see, the Samajwadi Party's record in governance has been far from encouraging. The people have not forgotten the kind of criminalization of politics, the criminalization of administration, of the police force that they experienced for 5 years. The slogan during the Samajwadi Party's rule 5 years ago was Khuli Dukaan Hamari, Band Dukaan Tumhari. That was a kind of terror that the Vyapari Varg experienced, the traders experienced, but all other sections of Uttar Pradesh also. So don't think that there is a tremendous enthusiasm a positive factor backing the Samajwadi Party.